No, something like, they can't say it to my face. And so, they will say it in their mind. All this oloshi, all this ashieri, all this, they say, they will be saying it in their mind. And that's why they are watching me right now. They are there too. Only a few of them will have the mind to drop comment. If you see them, make pele won lori epe loro won gba. Epe. They will ask you, why are you not being patriotic? Let us appreciate the effort of the government. I have never seen this magic before. Tinubu is the best. From 1,450 naira to $1, it just dropped to 950 naira to $1. Then ask them to go to the market and check what they will buy. If your currency suddenly gain value overnight, you must be doing something that is, supporting your production or what have you. Abi? Oh yeah, go outside now. Go and buy the agolo gari and see. Shebi no be America they imported agolo gari from. Gari is not from America. It is from Isenyi there. Or if you go to Ikorodu, even in Odogbolo, we get gari factory everywhere. Trust me, everywhere. It's not imported. But Oba Bieda, go outside there and tell them that dollar TD 600 naira to 1 naira. Dollar TD 600 naira to $1. Now go outside there and say, I want to buy agolo gari of 20 naira. Tobani so tire si elorun. They no go use tire bond you. That is what you call voodoo economy. And that is what these guys are doing. They want you to begin to, So Dangote and his American crude oil, add this 1 and 2 together, America will not collect naira. Now dollar they will collect. And if you want them to be supplying you the crude oil worth 650,000 barrels every day, that would be 6.5 million barrels every 10 days. Now, if you now have 30 days in a month, Dangote àti ẹ̀yin wèrè Dangodombu, what happened at the end of the day? You are going to need God knows how many millions or billions of dollars to buy the crude oil. It's money, oh. It is money, oh. But 6.5, that's 13 million per 6.5, 19.5. Cash as we round figure 20 million barrels of crude oil in dollars every month from America. And you want to enter the filling station and pay how much for a liter of petroleum, my dear brother and sister? And you cannot see the scam yet. You cannot see the lies yet. You can't see that they just needed something to buy time again. And further perfect the scam. Very soon now, maybe they don't give them like 3 million barrels of crude oil. And they told us that that crude oil from Niger Delta and call, they refine petroleum inside Dangote Refinery. Abi, they need to buy time. The reason why it is not working again is because America is yet to give them blue badge. They haven't given them the red jacket. Mayegun, what is blue badge? Do I know? What about red jacket? Kinimomo. I am just telling you that as the days and weeks go ahead, you begin to see headlines that will give you more reasons why Dangote Refinery is not yet working. And when it finally starts working, they also gave you more reason to say, and that is why Dangote oil is expensive. You know that it's from America and Brazil. Let us all be reasonable. Let's be reasonable here. Let's be reasonable here. That is why they say that may the foolish people never wise. Okay, let's go to Ibadan. Because it seems that I am spending enough time right there. When the Ibadan bomb blast happened, they said, explosion from explosive from illegal mining. There is no illegal mining in Ibadan. Till tomorrow, we are still waiting for them to give us details of those they have arrested as perpetrators of what happened in Ibadan. Investigation there. Solo Makinde was, Sheyi Makinde was with Kolu to go and give report to Kolu of what happened in Ibadan. Kolu is currently in France. Onioloni, onion. Eh? When you are ready, you will free yourself, Sini. Onioloni, onion. Ojo pagogo jaga banditi gives no shit about anybody. But a lot of you will find out later yourselves. I just pray you don't find out when you become that victim, right? So, without being more like, how do you put that one again? Without being too much dramatical, Sheyi Makinde said he has a disappointment, and his disappointment is in that of Atiku. Atiku Abubakar, the PDP presidential candidate that the G-string governors of PDP, the G5, cooked. They cooked the guy in 2023, by the way. And he said, it's my leader. My leader never called me. That was what Sheyi said, though. He said, his leader. How could you be so hypocritical, Baba? Come on now. It won't anywhere gone. Atiku is not your leader. PDP is not your party per se. A lot of you have done things that you just, it is Nigeria. But when you now have to say that where Obi was there, Obi, Aisha, Dele, Farotimi, Barrister, and all of them. So they said they went to Ibadan to go and commiserate with the governor and the people of Oyo State. And Sheyi Makinde was there lamenting about Atiku never text him, he never called him. And even though Atiku put this on social media when the blast happened, I mean, just in fairness to him, all right, this is what Atiku put out there about the blast. But I didn't know that Atiku and Sheyi and the rest of them, they know they talk again until when Sheyi said it. So I'll take you to Ibadan, where Obi and his team, they were there. Please.
We hope so. It should be. Welcome, sir. Your Excellency, sir.
Inside office.
So we'll go to the coffee room.
Okay. On the recent bomb blast, to be able to, through him, extend our condolences to the bereaved families and all those who lost their valuable properties and everything. Assure them of our prayers that God will grant all those who lost their life eternal rest, and those who lost their assets, the opportunity, maybe also to thank the governor for his prompt response. That's what governance should be. When there's a problem, the system, like I've told him privately, he might not bring back the lost lives or replace the properties that we lost. But that response gives assurances and confidence to people that there's a government and a system that cares for them. So we thank him for that response and for also ensuring that a proper investigation starts in earnest, and also setting up a kind of support facility that people can be able to support those who are going through problems. That's basically where we are.
on behalf of the government and the good people of Oyo State to thank His Excellency Peter Gregory Obi, former governor of Anambra State, and also the presidential candidate of Labour Party in the last presidential election. I thank you because politics didn't seep into this. You came here to commiserate with us over the explosion. Actually, it's though investigation into the details are still going on, it was simply illegal miners storing explosives in an environment where they shouldn't be. It's a place where it's meant, for people to live in. It's not a mining site, So all the lapses that allow such to happen are being looked into. I'm particularly grateful because the president called me. You are three musketeers that went for that election. The president has reached out to me. You have reached out to me. But my own party candidate, not even a call or a text message. I mean, I'm saying it openly so that our leaders will know that you have time for politics, you have time for governance, and you have time for humanity. So we want to say thank you so much, sir, and we appreciate this visit. This is I'm sure you.
What I would say is that all of us are now involved, and all of us should work hard and do the necessary sacrifice.
You go need to call Daniel Bawa, or you go and call Kanayo if you want to do sacrifice, Mr. Peter Obi. So yeah, it was there, and it's pretty much a grim reminder of of that unfortunate incident, the tragedy that they continue to say is the storage of mining or dynamite by illegal miners in residential area. He continued to say that, and I don't believe any nonsense he said there. Okay, like in that part, but. That's the theory. Like, yeah, it's the dynamite. Have you seen the video of the damages? The stretch and all of. Okay. Anyway, some people said that it shouldn't be gaslighting Atifku. It should just face Kolu. All right, the man that is that he probably see as his real leader, which is Tifnumbu, and then see much. More than just photo shoot and then word of mouth. I mean, something that really shows that the victims of the tragedy have not been left on their own. Obi was talking about setting up a bit of a funding for them to support all the affected people. Baba, I understand that most of the damages that people suffered is actually going to be that trauma, the shock. A lot of people or a lot of the residents there, probably, would still have that shock on them. I mean, in them for a long time. It's a trauma. But let's take a look at the physical damages and destruction. Who's going to rebuild all those homes? Is it the victims? Or the government? Have they been able to value the real losses? Or is that too early? It's been over it's going to be 2 weeks tomorrow. Oh, well, no, come on. It's actually 2 weeks already. Yes, 2 weeks. There's nothing being done. Don't let anybody lie to you. They will bring out a different theory until you all forget the whole thing. But you see all those buildings that some of them that has been structurally damaged, that they would have to go down. Who is going to rebuild all those houses? Who's going to pay for them? And for those who have sustained their lifetime permanent injuries, who is going to care and cater for their medical care for the rest of their lives? Do you see what I mean by when Nigeria happened to you? Now then you go realize, say, you have been lied to all this while that you have a country. Because something that your country gives to you is to stand by you in times of tragedy and disaster like this. Abi, your state government put them in a hotel. I don't think they are still sleeping in that hotel, are they? Okay, I'm not going to judge because I haven't found out. I mean, I haven't sort of make any research on that. But they were put in an hotel. Would they be put in an hotel for the rest of their lives? Or Tinubu, who is your president, have you seen any sort of a drawn-out plan from the federal government of Nigeria for the people of the bomb blast of Bodija? Have you seen anything like that? Have you even seen any talk like that? Okay. These are questions, though, that really matters when we have the opportunity of asking them. But Sheyi would rather talk about Atiku that didn't call him. Let me gist you about something quickly, guys. Do you know this man? This is Sheikh Osama bin Gumi. He is the leader of all the terror groups in Nigeria when it comes to their face that speaks for them. And I am not afraid to address him as such. How many of you will remember? Hang on. That Sheikh Osama bin Gumi is the one that has told Nigerian government to stop buying weapons and stop arresting terrorists, that they should negotiate with them. Yes, all these things is just waste of time. The more you think you are going to fight them, the more they are going to make sure that you never win. So it's better you give them what they want and stop buying weapons to say you are fighting terrorism. He said it repeatedly and nobody will touch him. Baba, a lot of you believe today, okay, it is generally believed that Islam is from Saudi Arabia, or Saudi Arabia is the headquarters of all Muslims all over the world. I don't know if that is a statement of facts. I shall know. That is the place you go to for your pilgrimage. One of the pillars, 5 pillars of Islam. Abi? Hajj. That is where you have the Kaaba. That is where you always go to go and stone the shaitan. And all of other, what do you call it? All of the other Islamic rituals that you have to carry out as a Muslim, Saudi Arabia. I don't know how many of you will probably will remember that this man used to live in Saudi Arabia, like a permanent resident of Saudi Arabia. Just like you are a permanent resident or citizen of America, citizens of British citizen or Canadian, this terror sympathizer used to live in Saudi Arabia. But they had to ban him from Saudi Arabia for life. Gumi can never enter Saudi Arabia for the past, this final ban was because when America was investigating that Abdul Muttalib, the pants bomber, the son of the son of Alhaji Muttalib, the former chairman of First Bank of Nigeria, Abdul Qadir Muttalib or something, I can't remember his full name. That's his dad. He's the son of a billionaire from the Sharia North. He put on a bomb on a plane. He was going to blow a plane that was headed for the United States. So he was arrested. When he was arrested, because the bomb did not go off, when he was shouting, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, mid-air. So the passenger grabbed him, restrained him. That was when they discovered that he was wearing the bomb like a pant. The story, or the part they probably didn't tell you, was that during the initiation of this boy, the grooming of this boy for that job, one of those that he was in contact with was this man, Sheikh Osama bin Gumi. Then he was living in Saudi Arabia, right? It was one of the people the boy contacted, one of those who prepared him. You know, when you have the sheikh that will preach to you, talk to you, the way they do when they want to send somebody on a suicide bombing, okay? You will be taught, you'll be told things, you'll be, they will prepare you by preaching the Quran, Hadith, and other things to encourage you that go and kill yourself and kill other people. There will be 72 virgins waiting for you in heaven. So you get, this man was there. And when the investigation was at the top, what have you then, America told Saudi Arabia to expel these terrorists from their country. He returned back to Nigeria and he continued as a scholar, grooming terrorists, teaching them things that his own father was also doing during the times of the Mata testing and the rest of all those terrorists that were up north then. And we were all looking at him as if to say he's an elder statesman from northern Nigeria. A lot of you will see him at the airport. You will love to take pictures with him. Last week, his own Makkah, Medina, Hajj, like that of El-Zakzaki, the Shiite leader that Boko Haram nearly killed after killing all his children except 2. In one single day, Boko Haram's Burataye the butcher, the soldiers, they slaughtered 4 of his sons and 1,400 others in Zaria. But you see, these 2, their own Mecca, Medina is in Iran. You heard me right. Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan. Osama bin Gumi told his own students that the God most loved country on earth is Afghanistan. So if you are looking for those who are working tirelessly to take Nigeria to Nigeristan, or probably when Nigeria finally break up, they would love to see Arewanistan, or whatever other that they stand. I don't want my own children to exist in the same place with these people and their descendants. Honestly speaking, this is me just trying to be very, very, very sincere. People that are going to call me infidels, they can't be national leaders or what have you. In Nigeria, those are the characters that are flourishing all acts of crime or criminality, be it religious or political. I just thought I should put that on the table, especially for children that are going to see them and read something about them that are completely lies. That is who Sheikh Osama bin Gumi is. Just for the record. If you are chasing the big thieves, do not forget the other wannabe thieves who you can say smaller thieves. And in this case, when you look at the student unionism in Nigeria, you see this part that is a violent part, the courtism or the courtists. Now those ones they are the lords. Hey, come here, stop there, do that, do this, do that, do that. But yet, Nigeria is having the problem of kidnappings and then a Fulani terrorism. We could not mount or mobilize enough courtists in Nigeria's army and move them straight to face all these terrorists. And as a courtist, they always kind of want to shoot and kill people. You don't want to be a coward. They want to go and shoot people that cannot defend themselves simply because you are a courtist. I'm a courtist. But they are still students too. They don't graduate. They can be there for like 10, 15, 20 years. Extortionate. They are like a little bit, those who can read and write, literate, or so should we say, lettered Agbiru and thugs. They are not in school because they want to be anything reasonable in their lives. They want to be available. If they can stay alive long enough, they want to be useful to the politicians who are going to buy them guns, proper guns this time around, and give them immunity to carry out all that act of criminality. Go and check all your politicians today. Majority of those who are like their courtist member, courtist defenders, all the courtists from Ogun State to Edo State to Lagos to Aba to all these places, right? When you see all the terror, all of these campus terrorists, courtists, majority of them, their dream is to end up as a bodyguard to a senator. You have no idea. Okay. The other part are those who are preparing themselves for the proper politics. They call themselves a student union government. Here you get. Now, some of them who have like played the role on campuses of student this, student that, some of them graduated to another one called the National Youth Council of Nigeria. I was a member of the National Youth Council of Nigeria, by the way. I was the PRO of the National Youth Council of Nigeria, Odogbolu local government, the entire local government. Odogbolu local government, what was that again? I think it was year 2010 to 2000, no, sorry, year 2011 to 2012. So they elected me. I started some wahala here and there. And then everybody was like, we'll go show you. They don't know, so I don't get UK visa. They actually didn't know that I've gotten UK visa. So I had my UK visa and I was creating my problem here and there. It wasn't a problem. I was just being me. I was just being just me, saying my mind, saying my truth. But then I was lucky. Things were not this tensed back then. So nobody came for me to kill me. I was in the middle of, I was in the midst of a courtist. I go, no, say this one a courtist, this one a courtist. They're going to tell me, say, Bobo, all of my kind of you buy, this your mouth, maybe this your mouth, okay. You know they fear. Nah, so you they talk to like that. How about wash your mouth to? And but me, stubborn me, I'll just be like Sheikh Gumi, I be the mad in it. So waiting go do. So what will happen? I know they talk like that to no, they say waiting go happen. No, all this your confidence. No, they talk like that to you be nothing. If they come for you, but I was so kind of like, what will happen? I don't get UK visa. I suppose stay careful. They for kill me. Baby say, nah, when I die, they will say, oh, it's already going to UK. Nigeria, a very terrible place. I didn't care. So I left as the PRO of the National Youth Council of Nigeria, Odogbolu local government, 2011-2012. And a lot of them started seeing me that, hello, PRO. Hello, PRO. PRO, bawo, it's a one, it's a Glasgow, PRO, wherever, PRO, she. Student union leaders who want to be PA, essays to the politicians. They are practicing that in their schools. So every organization they can find themselves in, right? They want to come around and show like, you know what I mean? Like, but it's all preparation to take up another bigger thing that would then introduce them into the, what do you call it? Into the era, or no, it's not era. Into the bigger pool of corruption. So they're like small fries. And they are also very much, in order to lend the rope, they are willing tools in the hand of politicians. I mean, spoil business for my set. True story, true life story. Don't joke. I spoil business for that, my own set. When we did the election, they wanted to rig the election. So I sold the idea to other people. Because me, I was like, I'm not going to support people that are supported by government. Government called us. They say, I had an organization back then in Nigeria, and it was called Progressive Youth Movement. I don't do this whole thing, don't tell where they try to convince people that it deserves better. We must fight for what is right. We must. I say now the stubbornness of a poor man and in worse pass. I get the talaka. People will look at you and say, well, you don't understand what you are. You see, this thing is bigger than you. That you don't understand the whole thing. But because say you are poor, and our poor people, they dream most. See, most of our dreams don't they come true. It's not because our dreams can't come true. Most of the time, it's where we are. You see, where we are alone has made our dreams impossible to come true. So a lot of people just create another dream. You understand that now? So, but some people will look at you and be like, "Kilo share gun. What is oh, boy, you don't understand. Shut up your mouth. All this your gra. If they come now and they and say I be poor man. Nothing they will do. We are going to mobilize people and fight for our. What is wrong with you? I was Agidi Talak at that time. I would have been in a lot of troubles today if I was still in Nigeria. I'm frustrated. Frustration at move me the level to equals guy. Eje feel suicide ni o. Ento ma pa lo nwa o. Mati frustrating everybody in lorun. Ma dupe pe they give me UK visa. I come UK. I no become menace abi because everybody lorun the lane time here. Because when I was there, na me globalize our group. Immediately they say, okay, government, so yeah, come. We don't want election, we don't want problem, we don't. Okay, you are going to be PRO. Okay, sir. You are going to be chairman. You are going to. They brought all of us together from everywhere. Majority of them, APC people. They brought all of them. They say you. And then they started planning on what they are going to do. And me, that was supposed to be part of them. I was like, I have to say people are serious now. Some of these real organizations that are youth organizations, majority of them, they don't even know that they are using their names. These people are using names of organizations that didn't even know there is election, youth election. They were using their names to run for offices, so they will give no damn about youth. So me, I was still young. I'm talking about 14 years ago. I wasn't this young. I was just 26 years, I think. So my head was just running at somehow. I just saw these guys. They said, sorry, Badero, sorry, we heard about the election. But they said that the chairman, everybody, local government chairman, everybody, they have already submitted names of their own candidates. And I was like, it's true. So are you contesting? I was like, I'm not contesting. They just called me and they said they heard about me and they said I can be part of the team and all of that. So they invited me to the local government secretariat and I was there. And I saw some few known faces. Others, I don't know them, right? But they just said they've mentioned my name and my name should be the PRO. It was supposed to be a concluded, forgone thing. It wasn't supposed to be any issue. So these guys now came to me, Tunde. He sometimes does watch me anyway. Tunde, I won't give you his full name. His name is just Tunde. We always call him Babati. So Tunde has some money and he came and he was like, what can we do? We heard that the chairman has already written. I was like, it's not really hard to defeat them. Here you get. It's just that corruption is what we are going to do. Corruption versus corruption. What they are doing is corruption. If you want to defeat them, there is a simple way you can do it. He said, how? I was like, my own is that you are not going to go and bribe anybody. What happened is, do you have money? He said, yes. I said, from the document they have shown me, the only registered youth organizations in Udogbolu local government, all of them are just 14. That's the official ones that they have the document for. There are organizations or youth organizations use this, use that. So majority of them are not registered. And those who are registered are those who can participate. You get money? He said, yes. I said, registration of, registration of organization, especially community-based organization, youth organization in Udogbolu local government was just 500 naira. So what we are going to do is that we can just, the registered one right now is 14. You can just register 20. 10,000 go and pay the local government 10,000 naira and create names of Imoson Youth Organization, Imodi Ijasi Youth Association, Odogbolu Upper Youth Organization. Go and put all of them together and pay the local government. They will issue you receipt for them. And then in the election, each youth organization, they will have two delegates that will participate. The president of the organization, the secretary. Since you are the ones who own the O20, you are going to have a 40 delegates that you are going to bring in. They, the local government chairman, who has permutated everything as they wanted. 1 second though.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever.
Solidarity forever. Adamson is watching me possibly. Adamson will be like, he's one with a deeper voice. Elegmonio is over 50, but we do youth meeting together. I don't want to Zoli. All of us will say Solidar. Anyway, my Tunde and others, they agree. So if you had me, my own organization is registered, PYM. So, and I am not comfortable with these guys. What they are talking about is just like an extension of APC, something that they want to just kind of like share money, share food, share all of that. And I don't think that's what youth organization should be about. It should be an opportunity for us to actually tell those in government what we think they should do for us. Not an opportunity for us to probably, I was not too young, but I was younger. I was younger than this. I was poor. I didn't have money. I could make some money too. But I realized that it's actually poverty. They make you think that you could make money by just being a crumb eater, a crumb chaser, ass licker, or all ricer to any politician or at whatever level. Now, poverty, they cause them. I was poor, but I wasn't expecting anything per se. I was kind of feeling cool that I have a position that we can use to do something. Anyway, Tunde and others, plus me, I get 21, 42 delegates. We went into the election. Now there everybody sit down like this, where we defeated the team of local government chairman. All of them sat there, they were like, what the hell? How did this happen? They said, now that boy, now that PRO, now that guy. I'm always standing out. I will never support any rubbish. And that one is a coup that I will never forget. They did not forgive me for that. So at the end of the day, they said that my own National Youth Council for the local government is the enemy of government. Therefore, they cannot do anything with us. That's how we never collected any shishi. At the point we had to write local government, say, we want paint road. They were forced to give us money. So we started painting road, black and white, as our project, as a youth organization, But I didn't let them make money. And I don't think a lot of them will forgive me. Tunde tried, though. Tunde got a contract from that local government. And I didn't know that Tunde was looking for a way to get in so that he can continue to get the contract for, those stickers that they give to you. All these people, they sell stickers to you and you pay them money and all of that stuff. They'll say they are local government revenue, something. I didn't know, say now waiting Tunde they pursue me that. It don't take way people don't they try, they use me. I have been so naive in the past. I have been so honest and straightforward with my beliefs. And most of the time, a lot of people have taken advantage of that. And most of the time as well, I never ever continue a relationship with people who have taken advantage of me, of my innocence. So when I saw the video of the NYCN, National Youth Council of Nigeria guys who are accusing their president of collecting over 329 million naira bribe from politicians during the 2023 elections, it just brought back those memories like, God damn it. I remember somebody telling me in Abeokuta that PRO Dogbolu. And I just rushed around there with my oversized shirt. Man, I was kind of tiny then, right? And I'm still tiny. But now I don't have to wear oversized anything anymore. I just wear my tiny stuff and look tiny, like skinny, like that. PR Odogbolu. I just ran down there. It was Yemi Sholade. You know Yemi Sholade, that actor. So I met with him, the one that later joined the Emilokon gang, Elegmoyen. So, and then it was like, I love what you are saying in that hall earlier. Man, you need to keep it up. You have a future. You have a future of in NYCN. That means I will go Abuja, I'll go national. If I continue that way, I was like, I was a prodigy, that kind of prodigy, smart guy. Here you get. I am always like, I always stand out in the crowd. Here you get. I've always been like that. Maybe say I dey seek attention per se, but you go sharp feel am. Say, who is this guy? Anyway, I will never be one of their leaders anymore. It's part of my own learning process, and I can talk about it anytime, and I can tell you to go and verify any of this as well anytime. Okay? So when I now saw that they are accusing their own leader of collecting bribes of over 300 million, I was like, oh, that could be me. Oh. Nobody say I gave my life to probity and then accountability. That for be me. If be me, they say I collected 300 million. And I go to read about me. And I go to shake way for me. Others go to say, aye, that guy don't make him. But when the others now says, oh, we cannot take it, we are suspending him, another person will have to take over. But on the second thought, I was like, nah, Baba, Nigeria to finish, man. If you see these guys who are like supposed people who have had the experience